Hello guys, and welcome to the Ultimate Unique Guns video for Fallout New Vegas. This video will show you all the unique guns available in the game, and I'll also give you a brief description about how to obtain each one, and whether you need to steal it, kill something, or loot it, some stuff like that. And this is just about the guns, so nothing about energy weapons or melee, obviously, or melee or whatever. I have a gun skill of 97, so everything you see is pretty much the best potential, the potential of the gun. So the first one is the Big Boomer, which looks a bit like this. It's a sawed-off shotgun, and it does 9.8 times 14 damage. The thing I want to know is, why does it say it like that? Why am I missing something or something? Why does it say 9.8 times 14 and not what it actually is? I know it's like all the shotguns do, but I'm probably just being a noob. But anyway, that does about 137.2 damage. Yes, I was sad enough to use a calculator, but shut up. So it has a value of over 2,000 caps. And bearing in mind I have an 80 barter skill, and you can find it at the Gibson scrapyard from Old Lady Gibson, which is right there, just like north of Novak. And you can the only way to get it is you sort of have to initiate combat with her, shoot the gun out of her hand in VATS, and then surrender, and she'll stop being hostile to you, and then you can just pick it up. So that's the first one. The Big Boomer. Doesn't really look any different to a sawed-off shotgun. Next one is the CZ57 Avenger. It's a unique version of the minigun, but I never use miniguns personally. I hate spraying, and it only does 13 damage. But its DPS is 396, I believe. Yep, 396, which is pretty insane, and it's worth just short of 3,000 caps. You can find it at a place called the Devil's Throat, which is like a radiation place with a load of centaurs and mutated centaurs. No, not mutated, evolved centaurs even. Which is like just east of Ranger Station Bravo and Bitter Springs. It's pretty awesome. I think it's got like a different camo to the normal minigun. It's not red. But, so yeah, a pretty nice gun. Next up is the Dinner Bell, which I don't know why the hell it's called Dinner Bell, but they've called it the Dinner Bell. It's a unique hunting shotgun. Hunting shotguns are pretty hard to find anyway, and they do tons of damage, but the unique version for it does 12.3 times 7, which is 86.1, and a DPS of 145. So this is pretty nice to go around with a shotgun surgeon perk, but I don't really use it that often, and it's worth 4,432 caps, so it's pretty awesome. It doesn't look any different to a normal hunting shotgun, but I think it has a different sound to it, I'm not sure, and it reloads faster. Next up is the Gobi Campaign Scout Rifle. This gun has got to be one of my favourite weapons in the game. It's a gold sniper rifle, and it does 67 damage. So it can take out a Night Stalker in one sneak shot, and their head goes flying off. So it's pretty nice, and it's worth, 3,700 caps. And you can find it in Sniper's Nest, which is all the way down the bottom of the map, to the east a bit, and it's directly west of Cottonwood Cove. But you need 100 lockpick to open the gun case for it, and it's like Sniper's Nest is somewhere on a mountain. There's like a massive hill, and it goes down to Cottonwood Cove. So yeah, that's the Gobi campaign scout rifle. I love it so much. Oh, I could just fucking headshot you.
Pull that trigger, you'll wish you hadn't.
Shut up, bitch. Anyway, next is a pistol called Lucky, and you can find this in the Bison Steve Hotel in Prim, which is right there. Yeah. You would have gone to the Bison Steve Hotel near the start of the game, and there's a safe in the shop. It's a hard safe, so you need 75 lockpick skill. And it does, let's see, 34 damage at full condition. But I've never really used it. It's quite nice though. It's worth 1,500 caps and it looks pretty nice. It's a .357 revolver. So yeah, that's the Lucky. I don't know why it's called the Lucky actually. It doesn't have any bonus critical damage or chance, but anyway. Next is the Maria, and I'm sure you've probably all found where the Maria is. You get this off Benny at the Tops Casino in the Strip if you kill him, or you can pickpocket him, up to you. It's not that good though, it only does 23 damage, but it has its own style. It does look pretty nice, sort of like a James Bond sort of gun, and it looks pretty neat, and it's worth 800 caps. And the ammo is 9mm, which is probably the most common ammo in the game. So, not bad going. Next is the mysterious Magnum, and you can find the guy who owns it around here, just north of El Dorado Gas and Service, which is quite close to Boulder City, and he's by a Sunset Sarsaparilla billboard. But to get it you have to either kill him and then loot it, or complete the quest Talent Pool, which can be activated by the main guy in the Aces Theatre, which is in Tops Casino. So it's a 44 Magnum, and the good thing about this, whenever you take it out, it plays like a random like cowboy tune, and it's pretty nice. And it reloads like hell. And next one is something called the Ranger Secure. It's another pistol, and it's a spin-off of the hunting revolver. This one looks pretty deadly. It looks quite similar to the .357 revolver, but it absolutely owns. It does 71 damage, which is probably the best pistol in the game, but the ammo is very rare. See, I've only got 15 bullets. I've only found 15 bullets with a .4570G ammo, and it is found at Camp Golf, which is sort of near, well, it's just there, alright? It's just there. It's right there. And you have to go into the House Resort, and a guy called Chief Hanlon has it. You can usually find him just wandering about. So yeah, that's the Ranger Secure. It's got pretty immense recoil. The next one is something called That Gun, which is another pistol, and it can be found in Cliff Briscoe's shop in Novak in the Dinobite gift shop. You can either buy it off him for around 1,500 caps, or steal it from his little cupboard with all the rocket souvenirs. It's a very easy lock, so you should have no trouble getting inside. It only does 18 damage, but because you find Novak early on in the game, it's quite good for a starter gun. It uses 5.56 ammo, so it's pretty common, and it's worth about 750 caps, and it looks pretty awesome. I also love the sound it makes. Just listen. Now when you reload it, oh yeah, it's like a, probably just me anyway. And the final one is Vance's 9mm submachine gun. This is probably the hardest gun to find. It's a special 9mm submachine gun, obviously, and you can find it in a place called Wynn's Shack, but it's not marked on the map. But I know it's around. I found it on the way to Vault 22, heading from Strip. So it's around here somewhere. And I think you have to have a barter or a speech skill to persuade the girl who has it to give it to you. It's worth just short of 1,000 caps. It does 15 damage with a DPS of 195, so it's not bad. But personally, I'd sell it. And it looks pretty. I think it has like the only difference in appearance to the normal 9mm is that it has like this massive circle on the bottom of it. Yeah. So it's pretty nice. So yeah, that's all the unique weapons in the game. Hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you would like more videos like this. And please rate what you think it deserves. It really helps me out. I don't care if you give it a like or a dislike. It tells me whether you've liked this video. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.